Hey yo guys, how is it going? Tally here, and today we are taking a look at Crusadia Rokket Guard Dragon. This is quite a budget build. There's like one or two expensive cards in it. One of them's just about to be reprinted next month, so that's always amazing. But this is a build that I've been experimenting with, and I'm really liking it. So let's not fanny about. Let's just get diving right in, and we'll take a look at the deck. So to start off, we have Free Rocket Tracer. This card's kind of nuts, like it pops a card on field to summon any rocket from your deck, which is just amazing. It can bring out one of our two Magna Rocket Dragon, it can bring out one of our Silver Rocket Dragon, and our Rocket Synchron if we need be. There's a lot that can actually do though, like this is just to make a Synchro 8. This card actually has a really cool effect, and I've never summoned this off of Tracer, but it may come up one day. Again, it's just an option that you want to be aware of. Yeah, this plus any other cards just Borderload Savage Dragon, which is pretty sweet in today's meta, considering Borderload Savage Dragon's a very good card. The restriction is it locks you into dark type monsters for the rest of the turn, but it's not the end of the world. We'll take a look at this card in a combo later on. But that's most of the Rocket package. The last two cards that we're looking for are Absoluter Dragon. We run to Absoluter Dragon. If you have a rocket on field, you can special summon that from hand. If you ditch it to the graveyard, so discard it, send it from your deck to your graveyard, you can search a rocket, which again is a really good combo extender because it means that you get to your most important rocket very easily. It's just so easy to see Rocket Tracer in this deck, which guarantees you a negate. Okay, so that's our rocket package. Okay, so this deck is just extenders.deck, and what's really good at extending is the Crusadias. So we run free Draco, free Magius, two Maximus, and one Arborea. So let me break it down. Any two of these is full combo, okay, or any two of these plus one extender, I can't exactly remember, but any two of these is a significant part of your combo, right? Because you can say you've got these two, normal summon Ecclesia, make magic, and you know what, we'll get into it later actually. But yeah, so we run free Draco because it's a dragon, free Ecclesia because it's really good, especially going second. Two Maximus again just as an extender if you want to go into like a higher version of Saryuja, as in like get the 4 material one as opposed to a 3 material one. And Arborea because we do run a few synchros in the deck, so having that level 3 tuner does actually come into play every once in a while. Crusadia engine, really tight, really good, just keeps extending for days. Speaking of synchros, by the way, we have the Draconet package. So free Draconet and one Galaxy Serpent. To be quite honest, the Oviraptor package is, from a plus standpoint, actually better, but this works just as fine. This works just as well considering this deck is filled to the brim with extenders. This isn't quite Ib Turbo, it has an Ib Turbo engine, but it's just full combo all the time. It's very rare that you start to get bad hands with this. There are a few bricky cards, there's only really one mega brick in the deck. Other than that though, like the deck just has extenders for days, and you can extend past a lot of hand traps, you can extend past a lot of different things, but you can actually still combo off, despite the fact you may not see Ib every game. But still, who needs to see Ib, man? This deck's consistent as all hell. For just generic dragon extenders, we have free Defrag Dragon, one white dragon, one black dragon. This is really good, so you can send one other monster from the graveyard, from your hand to your graveyard to special summon it. So that, plus a kind of discard and a Crusadia, again, pretty much full combo. So that's really good. That's pretty amazing. These, of course, like you always want to see these because they're just good combo extenders. But there's not really much else to them there. Again, just really good dragon extenders. You want to just be able to push through as much as you can, and these help you do that. Even things like Nibiru, which the deck is quite terrified of. Like these, because they just work based on your graveyard or what's in your hand, allow you to extend past stuff like that. For our one-off dragons, we have Tempest, Destrudo, World Child's Guard Dragon. All amazing cards, right? So this is what we summon off Ib to make our LP and the Ib combo. This makes us one of our negates, and this is just a really good dragon extender. I actually did play without this for a little while. Got this off of your boy Chris. It's even a little bit misprinted. That's pretty sick. Yeah, it turns out this is just a good backup plan, right? I like to send a Strudo to get Don Dragster, but sometimes you just want to extend for free, and this is it. Plus this, and where is it? This, if you happen to draw it, or Crusadia Draco, actually lets you use its other effect because you can discard that plus a wind monster to search any dragon out of your deck, which usually you would go for like white or black dragon, just again because they're amazing extenders. Then you can use that to summon itself. So yeah, that's amazing. I would always go for this rather than this when you're getting your time. This is the only card you never want to draw. Now if you draw this or if you draw this, they're just extenders because you can dump them off of Defrag Dragon or Dragon Ravine and just continue to play. This is the only real brick in the deck, right? How nuts is that? This deck only really has one massive brick, okay? But that's our monster count. Now, monster count's pretty beefy, pretty good. Again, just extenders for days to get you into things like your Saryuja every time. Helps you get into all your link plays, helps you just keep pushing through your opponent's hand traps. So let's next take a look at the spells. Sorry, did I forget to talk about Red's Mid? Yeah, we all know this card's actually busted as hell. Like, it's just straight up broken. This card's going to get banned. It's either this or LP. Probably that. Okay, so now for the spells. Free quick launch, just free dragon extenders from deck. You can use this to summon Rocket Tracer, you can use this to summon any rocket just to continue to extend. Again, it's not once per turn, so it's actually stupid. Just play that first, get your opponent to ash it, play another one, and just extend for days. Amazing card. I used to have a playset of the secrets, but I got rid of them, thinking that I probably won't build rockets. Turns out I did. I really regret that decision. Anyway, next, because we're a combo deck and we hate hand traps, Recalled by the Grave, nothing really extra to say. It negates most hand traps. For our dragon ditching shenanigans, we have Dragon Ravine, which is searchable, and these two, you can use them to dump Absolute or Dragon, or just any dragon that you kind of need in the graveyard to extend your combo. Really, really basic, really easy. This is amazing. You can just search off a Romulus and then just continue to extend for days. That's what I'm going to call this deck, just the extension for days. And then for our Ib spell targets, one Guard Dragon and one Succession, which, by the way, Prismatic Secret Rare, best choice Konami's made this year. But yeah, so one Guard Dragon, one Succession. If you happen to draw into this, you can search this, or if you draw into this, you can search this. So it's good to have this as a backup plan, and it's Monster Reborn, so like it's just amazing. So guys, that's the main deck, nice and tight, just over 40 cards, and it's really consistent. It's been working really well for me, and I'm really looking forward to getting to test it out more with more real people. So let's go hop onto the extra deck. Okay, so moving on to the extra deck. The extra deck is packed full of goodness, so let's just have a quick look at it. Ib, it's not really a Guard Dragon deck if you're not abusing Ib. Synchro 5, special summon it, get a World Legacy card. I totally forgot what the cards are called. You get World Legacy cards, so World Legacy Guard Dragon, World Legacy Succession. Also, you can, when it's linked off, search out, or not search out, but special summon Guard Dragon, little Guard Dragon dude. So of course, that just makes the combo super duper easy, because this makes Draconet a one card full combo. And if you want to play Signet Mining to search your Draconets, or if you've got Oviraptor, it makes Oviraptor a full one card combo. Or Mathematician too, actually. Yeah, any of those cards, pretty much one card combos. Ib's amazing, and art's pretty sick. I'm actually a really big fan of the World Legacy stuff, like the lore, it's just interesting to me. We have another synchro, we have F8 on Dragster. Just make it with a Strudo in any one of your Dragon extenders. Again, just easy, free negates. You could make this Zeta if you want. I know some people like Zeta, but I like to negate. So there's my Dawn Dragster. Next, we've got the mandatory, absolute mandatory synchros. This guy, Borrowed Savage, just amazing. Probably the best level 8 synchro in the game right now, I'll always say that. And this guy, another really good negate to just handle things. There is actually things you can do during your opponent's turn if they try and Dark Ruler you. Because there's a good amount of quick play spell cards in the deck, what you can do is you can activate like a quick launch in response to the opponent's trying to Dark Ruler no more you. And then you can chain this to the quick launch to negate Dark Ruler no more, so it's actually still a really good card. The only thing this deck fears is Nibiru, really, because Nibiru is just a big fucking rock. But yeah, absolutely mandatory. You'll always be able to set these two up, but with the amount of quick launches you run, with the amount of rocket tracers that you run, it's just impossible to not see these guys, right? You'll always have at least these two. Sometimes you'll have it on Dragster, sometimes you'll have extra cards on top of that. Next, for our Guard Dragons, we have the obvious LP, Pisty, Agripane, and Triple Burst Dragon, right? So actually, you tend to see this card a little bit less in this deck than other Guard Dragon engines. It's still there though for a really good extender because it's a dragon, so it helps you go into Agripane. Yeah, it's really easy to set these two up pointing to each other, and then you get your Agripane, you get your Red Mid, you just spam and abuse for days. It's so easy to get this deck going. But yeah, this card's getting banned. Like, it's too good. I don't see it getting banned soon, but it will be banned at some point soon. Not next ban list, but the ban list after. Pisty will probably stay. Agripane's totally fine, I think. Like, it is powerful, but then again, like, we've got a lot of powerful decks right now that don't actually need Agripane to be powerful. Okay, also, please don't judge me for the common. My Ultra's upstairs and I just could not be bothered to go get it. But yeah, quick rundown. So, summons a dragon from deck, summons a dragon from your graveyard or banished, summons a dragon from your extra deck, and that's just for the arrows, and it's typing, just in case you didn't know what the guard dragons do. Okay, so other links we have, we've got 2 link 2s, actually 3 link 2s. So we have Hieratic Sphere, which you use as an interruption during your opponent's turn. Use Romulus here to search out Dragon Ravine, and this is just a good generic link 2. But these cards are all absolutely mandatory in my opinion. Searching Dragon Ravine to dump Destrudo consistently or dump Tempest consistently to extend further is just insane. Like, you cannot go without that. Being able to non-destructively remove one of your opponent's monsters, amazing. And again, just a generic link to get your combos going. Next, we have a link 1, Crusadia Magius, just to get your Crusadia plays going. Not totally necessary if you're like, well, it's necessary if you're playing this version of build, but if you're playing a different kind of Dragon Link-esque sort of build, it's not totally necessary, but I just think it looks cool. And it's really good as an extender. Now, of course, this deck is just extenders for days. Next, for our link 4s, we have 1 Saryuja, 1 Borrow Sword, and 1 Apollos. Absolutely mandatory. Absolutely mandatory. Not absolutely mandatory, and we'll talk about what you could replace this with in a minute. So, Saryuja, again, it's the deck's best combo extender. It helps you fix your hand. It helps you, like, just draw into your really good cards. If you've got any bricks in your hand, like, not this deck really has any bricks, but if you've got like too many of one thing, you can just put it back into your deck way. Saryuja, it's really easy to make a 4 material Saryuja. Borrow Sword wins games, and you can use it to trigger Silver Rocket Dragon. Apollos is just more negates. I don't understand. Apollos is probably one of the more expensive cards in the extra deck right now. If you can't afford Apollos, here's the replacement. Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. I'm going to be siding it for game freeze. Yes, so I'm going to be siding it for game freeze, taking Apollos out, and just dealing burn damage to your opponent, to which they can't really do anything about it, and you'll win that game. I seen it on a Facebook page and I was like, that's spicy, so I'll be running that in the side deck. But guys, that is the main and extra. Side deck wise, again, like, side deck always up to you guys. Reflect your own meta. Good generic options, Super Poly, good generic options for that. Starving Venom for your Orcus players. Borrowed Furious for your Dragon Link players, or your Thunder players, all that good stuff. Yeah, other generic cards, you can red reboot. Of course, your Nibiru, your Dark Rulers, just so you can set up your own board. But yeah, guys, that is the deck profile, so let's just take it to the outro. So, guys, that is the deck profile. As always, if you liked it, give it a like. If you loved it, give it a share and tell everyone you know about Team Tally today. If you really enjoyed it and you haven't joined Team Tally, hit that subscribe button down somewhere down there and join Team Tally today. We are ever growing and we are ever expanding and we are ever extending for days. Guys, as always, you have been fantastic. I've been Tally. I'll catch you all later.